points this out and tries to say it's not the case, while Netanyahu brags about it. So, I mean, that's the big news. I'm not even defending Trump. It actually makes him worse. That it is now literally true. What I claimed, what I wanted to claim wasn't true because I don't want to believe it. That Trump is an errand boy of Israel. And how do we deal with that, Nick Fuentes?
Huh?
Well, if Trump is an errand boy for Israel, then you got to shut down his government. And that means you got to go into the midterms and you got to get the Democrats in. And the Democrats hopefully will impede the administration. That's what they're going to do. They're going to launch investigations.
You got to be kidding me.
Here's the scam. Here
You got to be kidding me.
That's what it is. That's the scam. That's the dialectic.
You
Hegelian
got to
dialectic.
be kidding me. He's saying, well, you got to go and vote for the other uniparty wing, the left wing of the uniparty.
This kid's always been a piece of shit. I've never seen him be impressive once. I've never once seen Nick Fuentes say anything remotely impressive. I've heard him say things that were true here and there.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. You know, it's amazing. Alex Jones, I give him credit. He's been ahead. Someone sent me that, and look, he's been ahead of the game on a lot of stuff. You know, conspiracy wise, it's turned out to be true, and obviously he's cute. He's cued in with the intel community and whatnot. For him to be on his show, I know he's a big Trump fan. For him to be on the show with Nick Fuentes, who I don't understand his value, but whatever. He's on there, and for him to admit it like it's a story that Trump is influenced, or I mean, I don't know how he's coming. I mean, I don't want to say. I mean, is he not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, or is he a little out of his depth in the shallow end of the pool? I mean, it's obvious that he's co-opted by Israel and maybe Qatar for that matter in some respect, but certainly, you know, his donors have had an impact. He has proven himself to be very, you know, similar to every other politician. And what's sad is that he and his Epstein class, we don't know who did what, but boy, you know, they might be a lot worse than just a bad politician. I mean, that's where the frustration, I think, is coming in. We're not done investigating the horrors and all of the connections and all the secrets that are coming out of those files. And then he starts a war with Iran. And for those who are saying that the war, you know, is going to be helpful to some people, there's a sector of the population that will benefit from seeing the regime fall. I don't think we're going to be successful at all in this war, if that's what success is. But for those who will support that regime change, yeah, I mean, there's a percentage. It's the same people that were doing well under the Shah. It's the same people that did well, that class of people. Just like there's a huge class of people in America that do very well under the current system. And they have no interest in seeing a system that works for the larger majority. They have no interest in changing tax code. They have no interest in getting rid of partisan politics because they're the ones that buy the politicians. So, you know, it's pretty obvious that we have a system that works for a small percentage, maybe 15% of the population do very well, and the rest struggle. And monetary inflation is crushing our dollar. We're going to have high gas prices because of the disruption in oil. Even the oil we get out of Venezuela, we have to be able to refine it. We haven't been expanding our refinery. Have you seen refineries being built all over the country? No. Do we have alternative energy sources set up and ready to go? No. You know, do we have the ability to replenish our arms, our ammunition, our missiles or anything? No. Is this making America better, safer, richer, happier? No. Yeah, there's a percentage of people that are excited. There's a percentage of people that are happy. It is unconfirmed that that is the majority. I would say likely it is not. So this is not a good thing. It's not hard to figure out, but we can't get distracted. The problem is the system. The problem isn't just Trump. The problem isn't just Iran's war. The problem isn't just, you know, Israel. The problem isn't just there are many issues, but it's not just this one little thing. Okay? The problem is the system. There are a lot of people in Israel that are unhappy. A lot of people in Iran that are unhappy. A lot of people in America that are unhappy. It's the system, folks. It's the system. And as soon as we focus on that, we'll get beyond this greater conspiracy to distract us, to frustrate us, and control us. It is the system. It is the system we have to change. It can't be voted out. Voting's not going to get it done. You just heard from Nick Fuentes and Alex Jones themselves say, well, now we got to vote for the Democrat. The Democrats wanted a war with Iran just as bad as Trump. Hillary Clinton's on tape saying she would invade Iran. Chuck Schumer didn't want to stop Trump from being able to go and bomb Iran. This is not about partisan politics. That's not the solution. Never has been, never will be. It's not about that. It's the system. It's the system of economics we use. It's our system of governance. It's our social system, the whole thing. We have to get away from it. We have to borrow from the countries that are building, borrow from the countries that are growing, borrow from the countries that are expanding, borrow what works from them and apply it to our own country and become the America we were always meant to be. And until we do that, we're going to be stuck arguing about Bayal, Epstein, lobbying groups, bad wars, and crappier politicians. That's the conspiracy we need to get beyond.